One of the core things about the day one approach is that once you identify your values, you translate them into questions that you then try to answer every single day. It basically creates a leadership test. And what you have to do is pass the test each day by getting at least half your questions right. And for me, I have questions tied to impact, courage, growth, empowerment, class, and self-respect. And my goal every single day is to make sure that I can identify one specific action that I took to live up to those values. Because it is a lot easier to stand up for an ideal than it is to live up to one. The whole concept of the day one approach is I don't get to claim that I'm someone of courage or empowerment or growth if I can't prove it every day. Because if you only have 2 or 3 times a week where you live your values, leadership isn't a practice, it's a hobby. A lollipop moment is when a moment of leadership that was previously unrecognized actually gets recognized. I dive in the book into the story of what's behind why it's called the lollipop moment, but basically if you right now reached out to a former boss who still every day you draw on their lessons and you tell them how much that meant to you and their lessons meant to you, you've just created a lollipop moment for them. If someone walked up to you and said, I don't know if you remember this, but when it was my second day at work and you did this, it mattered a lot to me, that's a lollipop moment. Leadership recognized is leadership created. It's a fundamental premise of day one as a concept. So if we want to develop more leadership, we just need to start recognizing the stuff that's around us already. And you do that by creating these lollipop moments, by identifying moments of leadership that have been ignored and going out and no longer ignoring them.